All right, we are here at the Brokers Expo 2024 in New York City. I'm here with Matthew Natz from CFG Solutions. Matt, I am with Don Campbell from Money. All right, so this is Shane again, Funder Intel. We are with Daniel Lenevsky of Aspire Funding Platform. My next victim here is Frankie D'Antonio from Lexington Capital Holdings, the CEO. We're talking to Brian Candenoff, CEO at FundFi. We are here with Abe Siegel from Megid Funding Group, but I'm with some great folks from InstaFunders. Please introduce yourselves to the folks watching.
My name is Mark Jaffe. I'm the funding coordinator and general do-it-all guy at InstaFunders.
Hi, I'm Rivka Jaffe. Mark's my brother. We work together. We're an awesome team.
It's a family business.
Family business. All right, good. We're here with Marissa Gaudet of Tenthly. You recently joined Tenthly. Matthew, talk to me about your day so far at the Expo.
The day's been really good. I've been in this industry for over 10 years, so to see old faces and new faces is nice. Reconnect with some old ISOs and just, good. Glad to be back in New York City. It's been a while.
Good. I was going to see you. I see you at these things quite a bit. The rest of the year for CFG, anything that folks should be aware of that you're looking forward to, that you can tell whoever's watching, your brokers, so forth?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing we're looking for right now is the relationships. That's what we care about most. There's a ton of names out there, a ton of pop-up funders. At the end of the day, if you work with me, you can Google my name. You have my phone number, my email address. I am who I am, and that I think is being lost over time. So just coming back to basics, building relationships, that's what we need more of in this industry.
Tell me a little less serious and off topic. Mets or Yankees?
Yankees.
All right.
As upsetting it might be, Yankees.
Knicks or Nets?
Ooh. I love going to a Nets game, but I'm a Knicks fan.
All right. And who are we missing? Oh, Jets or Giants?
Giants. Same thing with
They're both in a tough spot right now.
Jets,
right. Who else? What do we got? What's on your playlist? On your radio, wherever you're going, in the car, wherever.
I go a little haywire sometimes. I might have Benny the Butcher and Griselda on my playlist, and I might do a little Miley Cyrus, and then go to some maybe like house music if I'm in the gym. So I'm all over the place with the music. Depends on what mood I'm in, how I'm feeling, what I need to get pumped up for.
Good stuff. Love it. Listen, I appreciate you taking a second. So
anytime.
Thank you. Don.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, come here. Well, listen, it might make a good soundbite.
Clip it.
Say hello, Don Campbell.
Hello, Captain Campbell here.
From Money Thumb. Listen, we're going to go into you next.
Brokers out there, I want you to know, if you want to make sure you're sending your bank statements that are real, this is the guy to connect to.
I'm the guy.
Okay? Send me real bank statements. Your deals will get priced faster, more efficiently, and then you send them to me, Matthew Natz, at CFGMS to get them funded.
Matthew, thank you for taking the time.
Anytime, Shane.
All right, so we are back at the Brokers Expo 2024. I am with Don Campbell from Money Thumb. Don, welcome.
Hey, thanks, Shane. How you
doing? Of course. No, I'm good. I'm glad you can stop by for a second. You can't see their booth, but their booth is right behind us. So, Don, tell me about your day so far here at the Expo.
The day has been really good. It's been steady. What's really good about the show that's going on now is that it's been a steady thing where you don't have people 10 deep, and so you get a chance to talk to everybody and answer questions. Good.
Okay. And then it's the day after the election, the results this morning. Yeah. Did it mean anything to you one way or the other as far as impacting on your business?
Well, it's good. I think it's certainly going to be a positive impact on the business.
Okay.
I think the floodgate's going to open a little bit for it. I was shocked this morning when I found out that the election was actually decided.
Right. Just a decision, period.
Yeah,
right.
I thought it was going to go on for days, as we normally do.
Gotcha. And Money Thumb, what do you guys do?
What we do is we process applications and bank statements in the funding and underwriting process, and we do it very quickly. We do it accurately, fast, and very inexpensively.
Okay. So some off-topic stuff. What's keeping you busy outside of work?
I live in Florida, so I'm really into playing a lot of golf and doing a lot of fishing. So that's what keeps me busy. And then of course, I've got an 11-year-old and a 9-year-old granddaughters.
Yes.
So that's
kids.
really busy. Yeah.
Perfect. That's amazing. Now, you've also come down to our live events in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I should probably scoot over here a little bit. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, we have some mixers that you get 80 to 100 people, over 100 people. Tell the folks why you come down from Tampa to these mixers.
It's an amazing opportunity. One of the best things that you have is being able to get together with people on a casual basis and being able to just chat and find out what's driving them and explain what's driving yourself. And that's what you've done. It's Perfect. A short show, just a few hours.
Yeah.
But it really is very effective and profitable for us.
Okay. Well, great. Well, Don, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Oh, it's good talking.
Good to see you.
All right. We are back at Brokers Expo with my next victim here. It's Frankie D'Antonio from Lexington Capital Holdings, the CEO. Frankie, thanks for stopping by.
Shane, thanks for having me, man.
Of course. So, we've seen you and I talked to you, and we're getting familiar with what you guys do, but tell us a little bit about what you guys actually do.
Yeah. So Lexington, we are a broker in the B2B alternative financing space. What really differentiates Lexington compared to our competition is that we don't just offer alternative financing, but we also offer traditional financing. So we're really that full package broker where you can come to us and you can get any sort of product or program that you best qualify for.
Very nice. And so how's your day going for you here at the Brokers Expo 2024 New York?
Brokers Expo has been great. I mean, we cultivated relationships with funders that we already work with, speaking to some funders that are potentially in the pipeline to possibly work with, and really cultivated a lot of relationships with future broker partners as well, because we are a super broker and we do onboard partners as well. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And I would be remiss to ask, because it's the day after the election, but will it or how will it impact you, do you think, you and your company?
Yeah. So I think at the end of the day, business owners are going to get some tax breaks now. So they're going to have a lot more money in their balance sheet to start spending. They're going to employ more people. With that being said, they're going to want to grow. They're going to need money. No matter what, even if rates go down, there's still going to be business owners with subprime credit. Because unfortunately, when you start a business, typically you put your credit on the line to start the business. Obviously, I love my business more than I love my credit score, right? So business owners, same exact way.
Got it. So, off topic.
Yeah.
Nets, Knicks.
Knicks, baby. Knicks tape, baby.
All
Knicks
right.
tape. Yes, sir.
Giants, Jets.
Unfortunately, the New York Football Giants, baby.
All right. Who else do we got here? Yankees, Mets.
Let's go Yankees.
All right.
Yankees.
And then what's the last thing or what's on your playlist? Car ride, gym, whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
Something
So on the way to any big event, when I'm with my team, we listen to No Sleep Till Brooklyn. It gets us amped up.
Very nice.
No Sleep Till.
That is a good one.
That's the one.
All right, folks. You heard it here first. Frankie D'Antonio, Lexington. Thanks for taking the time.
Pleasure. Thank you.
We're talking to Brian Candanoff, CEO at FundFi. Brian, tell us a little bit really quickly about what you guys do.
We've been around since 2020. We're a DC paper funder. We go about first to fifth position. Our average deal will probably be around 60 to 70K, 7.5 months. We're big on our renewal business. We have a good, strong book that keeps clients back. So I think that's a good barometer if we're doing something right. So we're just trying to grow that part. That's why we're here.
Okay. And then how's Brokers Expo been for you today?
It's always, you never know who you're going to meet, so we're always happy to see the usual faces and hopefully meet the newer faces. We here as a funder and a sponsor, we would always like to meet the newer brokers, the ones we work with, and it's also good to always communicate with the funders we usually see in the statements and we have to deal with on the legal aspect, so in that part, it checks both.
Got it. Okay. And then it is a big day today, the day after the election. Will it or how will it, in a very brief answer, the election impact or not impact your business?
I'm not sure about the major impact coming from the election. I do think with Trump winning, maybe it might be more pro this industry. That's just a guess.
Okay.
But regulation as far as the industry is welcome. I would like to see it grow and cleaner. So if the election, whoever won brings that, I'm all for it.
Okay. All right. And so some things on the lightning round. Nets, Knicks.
Knicks.
Jets, Giants.
Giants.
Yankees, Mets.
Yankees.
Okay. Lastly, what's on your music playlist right now?
Eye of the Tiger. We're closing deals.
Nice. Nice. All right, Brian, appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so this is Shane again, Funder Intel. We are with Daniel Lenevsky of Aspire Funding Platform. Daniel, how's everything going for you guys today?
It's great. This is an awesome event. It's good to be out here. Meeting a lot of new faces, and getting to put a face to an email or a phone number for people that I've been doing business with. So it's always good to come out to these events.
Good. And tell us really briefly what you guys do exactly.
Sure. So we're in the A- through D paper space. Along with a lot of other people. What sets us apart is the way our structure is set up. We have different underwriting teams. So there's different things that each of them like and don't like. It allows us to have very loose, official guidelines. Like we don't fund in New York. Everything else is, at that specific underwriting team's discretion. So we have people that'll fund auto sales, trucking, lawyers, and all different kinds of restricted industries. We'll go out to, a year without really needing any exceptions. You can fund up to $1 million without needing exceptions. As far as I know, we're the most competitive commission structure there is. You can make up to 17 points with us. We have a new CRM that actually just launched today.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
we have a lot of great, OCR API tech to, ensure that we're doing a good job underwriting wise and making sure that, the documents are getting out to, the ISOs, to the merchants, and that things are, streamlined as much as possible.
And the CRM is going to be released to the public, to the whole industry, or
eventually I do plan on having kind of like a tiered subscription process to it, but that's a little further down the line. But for now, it's just being used by us internally, by our brokers that we're dealing with the ISOs we're dealing with, and then obviously the merchants as well.
All right. And so I have to ask, because it's the day after election day, is anything going to impact you that you can anticipate?
I mean, I guess there's always a trickle down effect, but I think that, it's, business as usual. I think that, whatever political side you're on, there's always going to be some kind of impact.
Yeah.
But I think, hopefully it's going to be a positive one. You'd think it'd be, good for business and stuff like that. The market seems like it's doing well today. So
Sure. Yeah, I haven't checked in a little bit here, so I'm anxious to see what's going on. All right. So changing gears a little bit. Sports fan?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Okay. Nets?
Actually just torn my ACL for the fourth time playing sports. So
brutal. Nets or Knicks?
I probably lean a little more Nets. I'm a Seattle sports fan in general. We haven't had a team in a minute. So.
Got it. All right. Yeah. Everyone moved from Seattle except for the Seahawks.
Yeah. Take what I can. We got a hockey team now too.
Hockey? Okay. All right. Fair enough. So baseball team?
A Mariners fan.
You're a Mariners.
But
I
feel like it's tough to follow baseball. Like I'll get involved like playoffs, but like, bro, there's just so many games. Yeah. It's like, imagine any other TV show you would watch. Like, would you be able to follow like multiple episodes every day for like 9 months straight?
Oh,
like
it's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Football's great because it's like, it's 1 day a week or 2 days a week. You can prepare for it. Like, you're involved in it. Like, I don't know how people do fantasy baseball and like have a job, like it's very consuming.
That's way consuming. That's mind-boggling for, what is it, 162 games still?
It's way too long. Way too many games.
To wrap it up, anything else that you're looking forward to for the rest of this year?
You know what? It's been a building process, and it's exciting, and things are moving forward, and we're kind of a newer company, so it's really nice to see like the vision really taking place, and expanding on what we currently have, and growing our funding numbers, growing our submissions, growing our ISO network, growing our funders, and it's just it's exciting to be a part of that, and just looking forward to the future, and for what 2025 has to hold. So yeah.
Good stuff, man. I appreciate you taking a minute.
Absolutely, brother.
Thank you. It's kind of getting towards the latter part of the day here, but I'm with some great folks from InstaFunders. Please introduce yourselves to the folks watching.
My name is Mark Jaffe. I'm the funding coordinator and general do-it-all guy at InstaFunders.
Hi, I'm Rivka Jaffe. Mark's my brother. We work together. We're an awesome team.
It's a family business.
Family business. All right, good. So you guys communicate with ISOs, brokers all the time. What's on their mind right now that you've talked to today or even, very recent times?
That's a very good question. What's on these brokers' minds? I think I could say all in all, the general consensus is people just want to fund deals.
Okay.
And I think lately, InstaFunders has been on like a trend of growth. Month over month, we've been breaking records.
Okay.
And we're just on a trajectory of trying to minimize the growing pains, right? With more volume comes more need for manpower, and we're trying to keep on pace with our instant style of funding. And by doing that, we're, rapidly growing our team.
And what would you give us a brief rundown of what you guys actually do, focus on, concentrate on, that type of thing?
We concentrate on in-house funding, B2D paper, second position on kind of fund deals.
Okay.
And Mark's actually really been killing it at pre-underwriting.
We like to hear that.
Appreciate
And
that.
so those offers are coming out how quickly, you said?
So from submission until an offer is 2 hours.
Okay.
Tops. I mean, sometimes when we're dealing with high volume, it'll be a little bit longer, but we try to keep it under 2 hours.
I've seen him get out an offer in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Obviously, for preferred ISOs and for people that we do a lot of business with, we try to bang it out as quickly as possible.
Okay.
And then on contracts back, we're also super speedy quick. I mean, that's kind of our thing.
Okay. And so far for the day, has it been going well for you guys, or how's it been going? What are your thoughts?
We've gotten rid of all of our merch, and I still see merch on some other guys' tables, so I'm like,
That's always a good sign. That's a good sign.
It's a pretty good deal.
If at very minimum, you had good merch, right?
Right,
Very
amazing
minimum.
merch.
We have probably the best merch in the industry.
Okay.
It's been a great day. I've seen a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a long time. I've met a lot of new people. I've put a lot of faces to names, which is my favorite part of coming to these events.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All in all, I can say I've made some really good connections today.
All right. And so what is on you, off topic, changing gears, what is on your playlist as we speak? What did you ride to here? Headphones, car, whatever. Or your turn.
I wanted her to answer that question.
Okay, yes.
Avram Fried.
Avram Fried. He is the Justin Bieber of
He is
Jewish
the
music.
Frank
Ah,
Sinatra.
okay.
Jewish-
Or the Frank
I'm learning.
Sinatra of Jewish
Don't hide from
Me personally, I've been listening to a lot of Sam Cooke,
Sam Cooke.
Motown, bluesy type stuff.
I like
It's
it.
been really getting me through these tough times.
Okay, and Rivka, do you have a type of art or sculptures or anything like that you want to share with the folks that you like, that you could recommend?
My personality?
Your personality?
No, Monet.
Oh, Monet.
One and the same, right?
Okay, sure. All right. And then when in New York or this area, where would you folks recommend people going while they're here? If they're here for 2-3 days, something like that.
So when I come to New York, I usually stay in Soho. I feel like Soho has everything that New York has to offer. If you stick around that area, it's good food, good people, good vibes.
I'm more of a Chinatown girl myself.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you guys taking a minute. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shane.
We'll see you next time. Thank you. All right. So we are here with Abe Siegel from Megid Funding Group. Abe, tell us a little bit about Meg on the brief. What should people know?
So Megid is a big funder, funding from $15K to $5 million files.
Okay.
Going up to 8 months, sometimes to 35 weeks. We like to go on the BC sector.
Okay.
This is what usually we do. We have from 1 minute to 2 hours processing
Approval?
time.
Okay.
Approvals, yeah. And this is what we like to do all the time.
Okay. And then you're here at the Brokers Expo 2024. Is this your first one?
With MCA, yes. I'm
Okay.
coming from real estate, so
Real estate. Okay.
So-
How's your day been so far?
been great.
Yeah?
Signing up a lot of ISOs here.
Okay.
I didn't know many people have so much interest in mega funding. I know we're about 4 years in the industry, and we have a big exposure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. And then you're fairly new to the States, I understand, right? A couple of years you've been in New
7
Jersey?
years.
7 years.
I'm 7
Okay.
years in the States.
7
yes.
years in the States. Okay. You follow any of the New Jersey or New York sports?
My father is coming from California,
California.
so I'm a fan of the Dodgers.
Fan of the Dodgers. All right. The World Series champs. Okay. And then any music playlist you want to share? What's something on your playlist?
Jewish music occasionally,
Jewish
Israeli music.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then when people are in New Jersey, is there any spots that they should check out that you like?
Check out Lakewood.
Lakewood.
You know about Lakewood?
I do not know about Lakewood.
So Lakewood is like we can call it the most Orthodox Jewish Orthodox the biggest Jewish Orthodox community in all of the United States.
All of the U.S. Really?
Like compared to New York, maybe you can compare to New York.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I think
From
so.
Abe.
Don't take me wrong. Maybe New York wins, but it's a city.
Yeah.
New York, you have a lot of quarters.
Okay.
And it's neighborhoods, but Lakewood, you can call it the Orthodox city.
All right, I like it. Abe, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for taking some time.
Thank you, Shane.
Thank you. We're here with Marissa Gaudet of Tenthly. You recently joined Tenthly. What are they all about? What are you guys all about?
So we're all about our character, number one, just being an honest company. We're based out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I would say our box is, we're medium risk. Our box is second to, really fourth position. We'll go anywhere to sixth position as well. Our minimum monthly deposit is $20,000. And yeah.
Okay. So tell me about your day today, Brokers Expo. What are your thoughts? Has it been good for you? What's been happening today?
Honestly, sometimes it's a hit or a miss coming to these expos because you never know how many brokers are going to actually be here. There's a lot of funding companies, but we're all trying to find brokers at these events. So it usually ends up being, a bunch of funders sponsoring people walking around looking for brokers. But it is good when funders do fund in-house as well, because even if they're not funding their own deals, you could build that relationship with them and build that trust with them, and they can start funding deals with your company as well if it fits our box a little bit better.
Perfect. And so we're going to change gears a little bit. So I hear you're a Boston Celtics fan. Is that correct?
That is very correct.
And is that because you're from that area?
Well, not only am I from that area, but they definitely killed it last year.
They of course won the title last year. Good for them. As a Heat fan. What about football or baseball?
I'm not a huge baseball fan. I mean, obviously, Red Sox.
Okay.
But football-wise, I used to be a Patriots fan, but now that I'm living in Miami, I would say Dolphins, even though they're still not doing well. So I guess
this year.
This year. But my friend does have box tickets, so we get to sit in the box. That's a good time. So even when they're not winning, the box kind of makes up for it.
It's about having a good time.
Yeah,
I agree.
Honestly,
I do the same.
Yeah, football's about having a good time this year.
Correct. 100%. All right. So. Your musical playlist. What's the latest playlist? What's on your playlist? Do you listen in the car or headphones? Working out? What is it that you got going on?
So I have this thing where I actually don't listen to music when I work out because I like to do, some deep breathing and, work on my breath work and having peace of mind. But when I'm in the car, I would say it goes from Sinatra to Michael Bublé all the way to country music, all over the spectrum. Every song on the playlist is different. It's like a rainbow. You never know what's gonna come next. Even though you do know what comes next in a rainbow, you don't know what comes next on the playlist.
I love it. Good stuff. All right, so wrapping this up, do you have any New York hotspots, and do you recommend any places that you know about here?
Honestly, I haven't been here enough in my adulthood to recommend any place, but as a child, M&M Factory all the way.
All right.
You get to customize your own M&Ms, all the colors of the rainbow. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. I would definitely check that out.
All right, we're all checking that out. I'm Googling that right as we speak. Marissa, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Of course. It's always a pleasure to see you.
All right. Thank you, guys.